western side of Onitengi Bay. This is Waiheke Island. This is sunset. It's a magnificent little island. Been fishing out of this bay here for a considerable amount of years. And yeah, she's a good place. Yeah, magnificent little place. There's Onitengi Beach over here, Onitengi Pub and hotel and what have you. Right in the middle here we've got Little Barrier and the Hauraki Gulf. Island, 23 miles out from Tauranga entrance, Mount Maunganui. Beautiful place here, magnificent, magnificent. Ease off. Here we are up at Cavalli Islands up north of New Zealand. We've got a big Mako shark on here. And if we hadn't put down the throttle when we did, the next jump would have been inside the boat. These sharks give you about 8 to 9 seconds. They lay dormant and then they go ballistic. Okay, here we are off Mere Island. This particular shark here was, we were pretty sure was either a dusky shark or a bronze whaler. There's a lot of controversy over it through the deformity. It actually had a plastic Japanese wrapping tape that had deformed the whole shark, and it was putting it into a lot of misery, and we actually put it out of its misery by capturing on this particular day.
Or the plastic wrapping tape. I might have swum into it when I was young, and it was cut into the stomach and deformed the dorsal fin. This particular shark, there was a lot of controversy over. Some thought it was a tiger shark, a dusky shark, or a bronze whaler. It was caught by Brian Smith of Auckland, and as we taking it off the deck of the Passador, it scraped down Stewie Farquhar's leg and left a nasty gash into the bone. So the shark had the last laugh.
Here we are just out of Southeast Bay, Mere Island. About 2 miles out, there's a reef out here called Tahuna Reef, and this is where the fish congregate. Trevally Kahawai schools, mainly pink mau, blue mau, and also the sharks hang around these reefs to obviously pick up the wounded fish. Around about 1976 there was a boat called the San Benito. It actually sunk trying to capture these fish. Got too close to the reef, got blown onto the reef.
Fish are feeding on the surface on krill. You get krill that come up and they ball up these krill and they shoot through them. That's one way that'll work up swarm. Another way is you get a large predator like a school of kingfish or a couple of marlin or some sharks. They'll create this workup. They'll swim around it, they'll shoot into it, they'll eat the injured fish, and we've got one of those here. Hard to tell which one. Hopefully there's a big predator underneath it.
Look at the kingy.
There's a big marlin around here somewhere. We've just seen him poking his fins out. Just over here, to the right hand side, you can actually see the reef of the Penguin Shoal. We've got a couple of live baits out at the moment, so
Here it comes again.
hopefully we get a good strike from a, I don't know, could be black marlin, blue marlin, striped marlin, red marlin, pink marlin, blue marlin. That's better over here, I reckon.
Yeah?
This is better. This is better than the scared cow.
Yeah, tell us about the meatball.
See here, we've got trevally in here too. It's actually looks a little bit more like trevally than carwai, but it'll be a mixture of the two. You've probably underneath here, you've probably got could be easy 20 tonne of fish. And there's definitely a big marlin that we have seen, possibly a black marlin by the look of it, poking its fins out. We've got a couple of live baits out.
Coming up. Coming up. There he is.
Good.
Another live bait on a fly rod.
So we got plenty of shark bait, eh?
Yep, plenty of burley here, and failing that dinner. Nothing wrong with a bit of carwai.
How many's that, you reckon? How many fish we got?
I reckon we'd have at least a dozen. Good bait. Awesome.
More blood and guts in the water. I dare say a big of a fish will come looking for it.
What is it?
Get another one over there. Oh, skipjack over here.
What's happening?
We've got about four hits here on the rods. It's maybe skipjack tuna. The bait for the shark.
What's happening there, Tony?
We've crossed over here.
Really good. We've got a little bit of foul up here. Yeah, the net under there, we'll get close at the same time. The net under there, make it close. That's our dinner, let's go. For a big one. It's the old skipjack, it's albacore.
A little bit of a tangle up here, boys. It's alright.
Nah, quite good eating. Good eating the old albacore. Oh, neat. This one is a skipjack.
Awesome. Awesome stuff, guys.
Yep, you go.
Awesome stuff, guys.
Okay, we've got one more coming up. Got the Nick handy. The albacore here. Good stuff. That's a good start off for the day. This is all shark bait. Probably eat a couple of these albacore and use the skipjack for the burley.
Here we appear to have something on there. Most probably another albacore or skipjack. This is really quite good because living in the Hauraki Gulf, never caught anything like this before. It's just Kawa and Kingfish is sort of like Scami's fish I've ever caught.
Okay, come over here, Tony, underneath. Here we go, we've got another multiple hook up here. We'll wait for the sharks. Maybe even the great white. Which we very much deserve.
Thirsty work.
Very thirsty.
Is that skippy or albacore?
You'll get off point. Here we go, we got another. Just gathering a few skipjack here. Gonna get out there later on and burley up a savage burley trail and a good size skipjack too, which is good. Try and get that big shark. Cheers, Lord Red. I'm not a pussy, I just haven't had a holiday in a long time.
Yeah, here we are off of beautiful Mare Island. We've come out today to try to catch something real big and ugly. And right now we're just towing a burley bag with some chopped albacore frames, some skipjack, you know, just some real bloody, nasty stuff. Just trolling it to lay down a scent line so that it'll attract any fish that happen to be crossing that line. Go out here a little ways, we've got a wind coming from the northeast. Do a bit of a drift, set down a deep bait, hopefully get a big thresher, or maybe get some burley going and get some makos up to the back of the boat. So that's the plan, and we'll see what happens.
Wait, quick. No, just cut the fucking line, the jersey. Fuck that. Okay, we'll get it there, you won't find me. Okay, we'll get it there, you won't. Yeah, here's where the blue shark tried to bite the arm. He got the jerseys, his original jerseys, the blue and the black one. Bit through 2 jerseys, cut it off and didn't get my skin. Just going to show you, be careful, because it gets hold of the arm, mates.
That's the photo we got in the book. Yeah. Right, it's great white. That's a scar.
I have to get one of these to hang on to this corner.
Yeah. Dude, look at the marks.
Here we are, just coming out of Tauranga Harbour. Just about to come out of Tauranga Harbour. On the Passador here. Old Sherman and Brian is the deckhand. And we're going to shoot out to the Penguin Shoals and do a bit of a turn around to the Astrolabe Reef. And have a bit of a troll around and go for whatever, a few tuna, skipjack first, get a bit of burley for the sharks, and then head back up towards Mare Island and have a good deep drift. And see if we can lure a nasty monster. And here's hoping. Here's all the best.
We'll jump on.
Leaving Tauranga Marina. We're shooting it to the Astrolabe first. Over here we've got Mike, we've got Wesley, we've got Tony, and we've got Brian as the deckhand. We've got Headley up here and the skipper, Rod Sherman. We're shooting it to the Astrolabe Reef first and have a bit of a troll out there for tuna and whatever. And then we'll go around Astrolabe and come back towards Penguin Shoals, go back around to the western side of Mare Island and early up for something big and nasty.
How's it? Just like, how's it?
Yeah, my name's Tony. Good to be on board Passador again. Been out before with Roger and the crew. We had a really good time. Took a good feed home for the family. we're looking at doing that again.
How you going?
So what are the plans for today? What are you expecting?
Big 300 kilo thresher sounds good. Just go out, catch some skippies, get some bait, and burley up. Yeah, the great thing about saltwater fishing and the great thing about burleying up is you go out and you can catch anything. You go out, catch a marlin, set out some live baits, you can go out and catch huge, you never know, you can catch a great white shark. So, could be anything.
Yeah, good day, my name is Roger Redden, and we're ready today to get some explicit footage, hopefully. We've been out here quite a bit in the last few years, and hopefully this time round we can come across some monster. What are you looking at?
You having a good day, Ross?
No, I'm not having a good day, but I'm still happy, I suppose. Every day's a good day, even if it's a bad day. Blood here, 90% pure. This is from all like Carwai and Trevally and John Dory and snapper that I caught over the last couple of months up at Waiheke at Onetangi Bay. Got a nice slick up here, little burley trail at the back of Mare Island again, down the northeastern end. We're going to have a bit of a groper fish here shortly, but just wait for the tides.
Just come out of the water and just the curly just keep right out. Oh, just roll back. What is it? Blue. Those blue sharks. You guys look, taking the.
You'll get down there, eh?
Yeah, mate, as well, eh?
This one here's moving a bit faster.
Yeah. Looks big anyway, mate, no?
Mud duck. Gamer than those other ones, eh?
Yeah. Watch out for the teeth, mate. They fucking move.
No problem, Darren.
No. I say the gym.
That's like
Grab that, mate. Eat it. They're beautiful, mate. Yeah, these are real nice eating, eh?
What's it called?
It's got a frost fish.
It's a long way to go. So. If it's a blue nose and it's fire, you can kill it. Keep the backbone in the head.
Yep.
So don't smoke it. 90 bloody rounds. Looks like the blue nose is more. Yeah, I like it. Whatever it is, I'm going to take it home.
That's a biggie.
Oh, wicked. Wicked. I gave away the other game. It's alright, son. Here you go, buddy. Beautiful. Grab this one. Hey! You got weight there. Two of them, bro. Double wrapped. Chores. Ooh. Love it.
Hey, yourself, you've got to have two too.
Big smile, mate.
Put my teeth in around. Here. Here, mate.
Awesome.
Eating about 30 kgs. The size of it.
He's a big super.
Yes!
That's a good fish. That's a wrap, mate. Did you get tickled? What's the shark fishing? And hopefully, it's either that or I picked up a long line that's down there. He ain't wanting to come up on a much of a hurry though. It's a slow pace, this fella.
What's up beside it? Look, shark. Oh, big shark. Shark's gonna go. Yeah, quick, get him up. Get it back here. Get it back. Come on, walk down there. Bring it here! Quick!
Okay, look at that, he's a big one, mate. Woohoo! Sucked in! He didn't get his breakfast.
Yeah. I just used to have the open on the night.
Kill him Yeah, he's alive, he's alive. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's alright.
It's nearly a young one, isn't it? Here we go. Thank you, Rod. Right here. Put on your rod. Hot rod.
Where else one?
That's what they call a full house.
One that's been about festival.
Yeah, this puka spot, so it's about 320 metres, the final wind, it's 280 on top, and we seem to do quite well here, mainly bass and blue nose, just the odd genuine harpooker, but we also do get ling and gemfish. So it's been very, very, very productive in the past.
Come up, you bugger.
Yeah, here we have a big whale hanging around the boat at Mere Island there. He was very curious, or she, but we didn't know what sort of whale. So, what do you think? It was at least the length of the boat, which is 42 foot. Very curious. Here we have a large hammerhead shark, very inquisitive, but at the same time it kept its distance. It was huge, it was actually massive. It's a pity it didn't come a little bit closer. Hello, my name is Ryan Davey. Here we have a shark with a bit of an obviously deformed fin. This could be due to a number of reasons. Some Japanese or European longliners trying to capture the shark and chop the fin off, and the shark was a little bit too fast and jumped back into the water, or caught by a net or hit by a boat or what have you. We do not believe in the shark fin cut off the fin, throw the shark back over the side business. They're magnificent creatures and they deserve the utmost respect. Here we have a couple of groper. Obviously a double header coming up from the depths just out of Whitianga, Mercury Islands, near the Red Mercury. Surely you will see a mako shark come up and attack the burley bag.
very good fish. It's a premo fish, half hooker. We've just brought them up and we're in the back of Mare Island and we're stoked. We're just going to go back for another drop and see how we get on. But very fresh, very full of iron and very nice sweet. seen documentaries on TV, they survived by eating solely this little part. The beautiful mussel, beautiful clean.
Beautiful little thingy. Hey? You're beautiful. You are. You're just a little baby, eh? Wanting to get in there from the out of the cold. Aren't you? Aren't you? Hey? How beautiful you are. Don't go, oh look, it's gone to pop.
There's a bit of nice chicken. Look at that. Look at that grill. Look at that. Oh, how's it going? Yeah, well, here we are. We're around the back of northwest end of Mare Island again. It's about 10 o'clock at night. It's getting reasonably rough out here at the moment. We seem to be the only ones out here, and we're trolling around for broadbill swordfish. We've got a lure around here. They're all ready to go if anything gets on there. It's pretty spooky out here. But it's good. And we're having a couple of drops, having a bit of a holiday. And not overdoing it. Respect for the sea. Enough said. Groper fishing shortly. We're shooting in for a bit of a groper fish there very shortly. Gonna have a bit of a drift. We'll probably be drifting quite a speed, but as long as we get the lines out for long enough for the fish to get onto the baits and use the actual current and the wind and whatever to hopefully pull the fish off the bottom, make it less stressful winding them in. And there's all for the best.
Who's a kingy?
Oh, let's see, a big one just go past me, or a shark.
Yeah. Yeah, mate, he's a king and he's a decent kingy.
Something big just went past too. Down there. Oh.
Here's the battery in that one, alright?
Yeah, mate. He's a good fish.
He's gone. Gallop on.
Tag and release.
How's that?
Oh, it's a bit disappointing that he got off.
Well, we went to trace the fish and the hook popped right, broke right in the middle, and that's all we got left. Well, we'll give it another shot.
We were going to tag and release that shark anyway, so that was good.
There, he's done a clean snap on it, eh?
That there is what you call another long, tall fishing story.
Yeah, the one that did get away.
Yeah, the one that got away.
Got the evidence of treating you as well, alright.
We've got a Marco shark here, 160.7 kilos. Sorry. It's
Whip, mate, watching the whip.
I didn't want to come there last week. Hey, just be careful.
You don't want the cold steel waiting. Bring him in gently.
Look at that, mate. Look at that, mate.
There's a good harp hooker. Oi! Hey. Whoops.
Oh yes.
That thing there is his bladder. You come up from the depth, blows it up, full of air. That's why you come up so quickly in that last 20-30 feet.
Too much.
Hold him up, man. Hold him up. Let's stand back a little bit so we can get a good. That's it, mate. Right. Oh, yes.
Rolling.
We're out on Enterprise Lady today, about 16 miles out of Whitianga. Just in from Cobra Rock. We hooked onto a nice kingy. Looks like quite a nice fish. He's been on it for about half an hour. I've had enough time to have 2 birthdays. Fish is just coming up now. You may be able to see it down here. It's about 10 feet under the boat. Very stubborn fish, just get down under the water.
I'm watching the whip, mate, watching the whip. I didn't want to come there last week. Hey, just be careful.
You don't want the cold steel waiting. Bring him in gently. Bring him in. He'll come up, he'll pop up. Here he comes. When he comes to the top, just walk backwards slowly.
Hey, Betty.
That's a keeper. Get him in.
See over here down at the southeast, we've got the Alderman Islands, about 20 mile down. And we're just getting a few kingies here for shark bait. Out to the 100 mile reef, 100 fathom reef.
Okay, go.
See over here to the northwest, we've got the Mercury Islands. Further out, you've got the Red Mercury. Further back in the shore, you've got just they call it the Mercury. We're about 17 miles out from Whitianga. And we're just about to go shark fishing out at the 100 fathom reef. Catch a few harp hooker first and mix up the guts with all the tuna oil, and hopefully we get some good results, some good sized sharks. Here's hoping. Here we are, here we've got a bit of bird activity. Just out from the Mercury Islands. Red Mercury out to the right hand side here, and the other Mercury's to the left. There's the dolphins, the gannets, the mutton birds. There's activity everywhere here.
What we've got here is a classic, what we call a boil up. You can see gannets, mutton birds. Underneath here there's probably a small ball of fish that's getting pushed up by something. The birds are coming in and feeding. The dolphin are working the outside, all getting a feed together. This is the way nature does it. It tells us fishermen exactly what's going on around the area. You see him behind us here now, it's starting to boil up again. the white water. You can see the dolphins working the outside. The school of fish is getting pushed slowly out. There you can see dolphin moving around the outside. You can see all sorts of things happening around here. This time of year there's a good chance of marlin or shark working the outside, picking up the scraps. You need the fish that's coming off the edge of the meat ball. There's a whale right in the middle of it, a sky whale. Now obviously that's the whale that's pushing up whatever the meat ball is. The whale goes down deep, picks up the bait fish off the bottom, pushes them up, and the birds start to feed. Somewhere in the area, the whale will be right underneath us now. It's a Sei whale. You can see the bubbles in the water where he's letting his air go. Here he is, up again. Now if we watch his bubbles, he's gone off out here to our left. He won't be too far away, he'll come up again. You can see his bubbles over here in front of us now. He won't be too far away from here. There he is, right out in front of us now. Just the back of him. Very small fish. There's only the one here by the looks of it. There he is. Dolphin in the area, of course, still working. There's obviously plenty of bait fish still there. It's only very small stuff. We can see some of the gannets with very small bait fish in their mouth.
Wild in your hands?
Oh yeah.
We're about to go out and have a go at these sharks. We're going to ground bait down and have a go at a couple of half hooker first. Try and catch a couple of groper, mix up all the guts from the groper in with the skipjack, the oily skipjack, put down a slick and hopefully get a good sized marco coming around. Get some spectacular footage.
Got the skipper playing a half hooker here. Got a bit of burley going out the back and a live bait. And the other rod in the corner here waiting for a shark to come around. Got a nice half hooker and a small clean shark. See here.
Full exit over here, another big groper over here, another half hooker over here, round bait down, bit of slot and guts and blood, snot and what have you. blood and guts and all sorts of offal. And we're hoping for the good size Mako shark or whatever. But they should be coming up the Burley Trail any time now. There's a fair bit of an oil slick, as you can see, out the back of the boat there.
We've got another fish coming up now. Looks like another good size half hooker. Pull them over fast. Keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming.
Thumbs up.
Hanging around here somewhere.
Yes, hi there, I'm Vaughan, the skipper of the Mako today. We've just rounded the 9-pin heading towards the Cavallis, where we're going to stop off at Rocky Point and get some kingfish, and then we're off for the Burley up to catch those large Makos that we hopefully should have this afternoon. Right.
On this because we're on a bloody.
Alright. Yeah, I got the last one.
You got the last one?
Yeah.
Alright. Right, who wants to have a go? Here he is there.
Get ready here, Tony.
Who wants to play this? Come on, get a bucket on. Get a bucket on in there.
You going down or?
Get a clear path for another jump after
Go, where are you?
Miles away by now.
You got that sound on,
a couple of good jumps though.
Yeah. You got that sound on, have you?
Yeah, sounds on, guys. Get some comments.
In that cupboard, mate. In that cupboard there.
Dropped it.
Yeah, here we are. We just come out of port here. It's been burling up. We've got a couple of live mackerel down for the kingfish. We've just been burling up here for the sharks. And we just had a Mako shark take one of the live mackerel that was set out for the kingy. We didn't even see him on the Burley Trail, so we're just about to put a head over there now with a steel trace, and who knows what's down there. Yes, open. Off the middle.
We're pulling one up from the bottom of the tide out here today. There's a little one. It's coming happily. Oh, don't tell me. This is thing here called there we go, we got a bit of a keeper, he's a keeper. He's not looking too happy there. You wouldn't want a little frickin' lippy, eh?
Here we are, we're just coming up alongside a Mako at the moment. So we'll see if we can throw something enticing in under his nose and see if we can lure him onto the line. Let that line go out, will it? Go out, feed it out. Get the one over.
We just got a good sized hammerhead over here. We just put out a live trevally. I'm just going to try to drag it across his face. Hopefully that gets him interested. So he's just coming up the side here. So we should be in action in a couple of minutes.
All action, all action.
About 10 feet long. Here we go, come on. Just cross our arms today.
Here we go, we've got a good size hammerhead here. Whether he's going to take the bait or not, we're hoping he is.
Pull the drag on.
Probably got to chase those other centres earlier.
Possibility it could be a bronze whaler, that one. And wait till we get a little bit closer, maybe we can get an accurate report on him. Oops.
Yeah, we've got the hole in the rock over here. We've got Cape Red just here with the lighthouse above it. Got the dog, the little rock there. And we're just going to come up here and have a burley for a shark. So we'll see how we go.
We're just lining ourselves up for the hole in the rock through Piercy Isle, and there's a nice bit of bait fish on the other side of the hole which we hope to secure a couple for ourselves. So here we go.
granddaddy harpooker. It's a bit like a scorpion fish. Not bad eating actually. Sun in my eyes. But here we are. Hey.
Make sure you got the
heavy
magnifying
there.
glass. At the end of the day.
We saw some good sharks.
Yes, I think at the end of the day, it's as the sun's going down over the hills over there, all the guys have had a reasonable day.
Have you seen this hooking up? Got a good trolley.
Here we are, just out of 40 minutes out of Auckland City. There's 5 of us here, just about to go to the barrier. A boat coming in now called the Outer Limits. Outer Limits 2. It's about 25-30 knots. We're going out after grouper. Here we are there, mateys. Aye, aye, Captain. Straight down to the barrier here. We've got the sunrise at about 5:30 at the moment, quarter to 6. Sun's just coming up. Beautiful scenery. Just got to go out to the barrier and catch a little bit of live bait. Once we get a bit of live bait, we're going to shoot at the western side of the barrier. It's called Arid Island. Going to go out to the deep. It actually comes up from 500 metres to 80 metres.
That's it, man. The arms come off, the fucking handles come off.
Here we are, mate. Coming up, I can see the colour coming up.
Oh, fucking come up. I think that's fucking slow.
Here he goes, here he goes. Who's got the gap? Who's that gap? Come around the back. Here he comes. It's like a double hitter. What is it? Shark? Shark. No, grouper. No, it's a grouper, mate. Big one. Yep, hit him. Hey, took that fucking strap thing, man.
Woohoo! You fucking beauty! Now fuck, that's me for the day.
You happy with that? There you go.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Good man.
You fucking beauty. Chuck these on then, Rog, on the long drop next time, eh?
Just throw a few of them on, yeah.
Oh, mate, one there. Captain is Mark. Gary's the decking. South Dino. Just trying to get a bit of help with the pitch for Roger's movie. So I've got the cameraman, big road bugger. Love it. What's that, sorry mate? Thomas. Thomas, yeah, Thomas cameraman. So, here we go. Caught our first one on, here we go, caught our first one on one of these. Just bait fish, I don't know what it is. It's one of those, slimy mackerel. Slimy mackerel it is too, little slimy mackerel. They haven't touched the, it's good yet, as you see. But, just going to pick up the long drop line. We can just see in our distance. Do it Lino style, mate.
Take it easy, Mike. Be careful. What do you reckon? Keep it or chuck a bait?
No, I won't keep it, mate. Good eating.
Alright, watch out, Billy. Give me a bit.
Watch the Heineken. Watch the Heineken.
Watch out with the fucking teeth. Give me all the teeth, mate. Only fucking helicopters coming out here.
It's a new squirrel then, Rog. No,
I don't squeal, mate.
Was it? No,
remember the bees, mate. I never squeal with the bees. When they stung with those fucking bees, mate.
Well, keep that bastard.
You don't want to kill the fucking
There's a lot of meat on there.
You got it. Roger. Who's got the knife? I mean, what's your thing? Come over there.
Cut the road, Rog.
Put it on the back. Nah, you see the dentures there, mate? He's dead.
Are we just going to drop it down here again?
That's on the mark first.
I think just the one bit of squid and the rest of that other shit.
I don't like to see anything suffer. Kill them fast. I wouldn't like to suffer myself, though. I wouldn't expect anything else to have to suffer. I don't mind seeing humans suffer, but I don't like seeing animals suffer.
It's part of life, and it's suffering to be human.
Here he is. He's still going hard. Look, got his head chopped off. Sorry about that, mate. Got him straight away. Into your mind, you're out. See what he's got in his guts. Oh, pups. Look at that. Good footage. It's a bit of a shame.
They're still alive.
And they're alive, look.
We'll chuck it back.
Look at that. Get them back in there. Get them, mate. Put them in bait. Bait. No. Put them with bait. No, let them go. Nah, let them all go. Go on, give it a chance.
They won't last, Roger. Yeah, look, we'll get one there, Roger. Try one. They won't last, Roger. They won't last. You get a couple there, Roger. Hey, look, this one's dead, eh?
Fuck it, mate. Give him a chance, mate.
Right, live in the circle.
No, we've got plenty of bait. We've got plenty of bait, mate.
Straight through there, like this.
Bit of a shame that little pups in there, but not better. You guys want to?
Keep on alive, mate. You reckon you'll only need the, what if they're dead? Still good? Now I need to leave this one here. It's true, there's a line in the jungle, you throw these away, all the rest of the fish are going to eat you at the bottom anyway. That's the best half hook of bait up to here.
Nice bit of liver right here. Not too bad, look.
Fucking second's gone, mate. That's what I really want.
Look the other way.
Pocket table,
Watching where we're going.
Someone steering up there. Just keep it in a straight line towards me, right?
Yep.
And Grace is trying to let it go. Just let it go, man. Get that handle. Let's throw the tail over and get it. That's right. Big marlin rod. Yeah, I know.